Ishibon Ngunen in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to be an epic video because we've got some unreal news for you guys. But first, let's check out all the Arsenal players' FIFA 2021 ratings. Right now, here's Aubameyang with 87, Leno has 85, Lacazette is 83, Ozil 82, I think he was 83 last year, 82 Pepe, 82 Willian, 81 Torreira to 80 Luis Bellerin and Xhaka and Dani Ceballos, 79 Socrates, 78 Mustafi, 78 Tierney and Kolasinac and Gabriel for that matter, along with Emiliano Martinez. They consider Emiliano Martinez as an Arsenal player. That's beautiful. 77 Guendouzi, 76 Elneny, 76 Cedric, Maitland-Niles, 75 Saka, Chambers, Holding and Pablo Mari. So these are the ratings of Arsenal players. I'll give you ratings of two more Arsenal players, because you know we are way ahead of FIFA 21. So these are the two more players of Arsenal that the ratings that you actually should know. Hossein Aouar is 81 and Thomas Partey, another Arsenal midfielder, soon in the making. Ignore the logo of Atletico Madrid there and also ignore the logo of Olympique Lyon here. So yes, these two players will also be joining Arsenal very soon. Now don't ask me why I keep saying that. Yeah, I want to, that's why I'm saying it. And whoever is considering to subscribe, well, don't think twice. If this channel was ever recommended to you, this is the best place to be for all the Arsenal fans in the world, man. Yes, I'm building a community and soon I'll be bringing in channel memberships. But other than that, let's talk about some important transfer news, because we're going to talk about half the squad almost being sold off. Yes, there are news about it. Number one, Sead Kolasinac to Bayer Leverkusen. He's close to joining Leverkusen and the transfer fee is somewhere around 10 million euros according to Sportbild. More on it, keep watching the video till the end. And Brighton, Burnley, Crystal Palace and Southampton have registered an interest to take Arsenal's Reiss Nelson on a season-long loan. The player features in Mikel Arteta's plans this season. As things stand, he will be staying at Arsenal, but the situation can change. Let's see how things will turn out, because Reiss Nelson will be going on loan. So keep counting. We've already mentioned two players leaving Arsenal, and let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the potential players that Arsenal could let go of. Number one, Kolasinac to Leverkusen, Mustafi to Lazio for 10 million pounds, Torreira to Atletico for 21 million pounds, permanent move, Socrates to OGC Nice for 3 million pounds. In could be Partey and Aouar. The total spent would be only 41 million pounds, which if you include Kolasinac to Leverkusen. So we've got just very less amount of days left, 6 more days for all the transfers to conclude. But more importantly, I've actually come across a ridiculous news, and that is what I'm going to address right now, is Ainsley Maitland-Niles to Manchester United. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, United District tweeted out, Manchester United want Ainsley Maitland-Niles. The deal and the paperwork are already 80% done. The transfer should be completed in the next days for 22 million euros plus add-ons, according to Pletigol. I don't personally believe it, because I know why. I'll tell you why I don't believe it, because Pletigol has been put in the mud by another journalist here. Yes, I've got a news from another journalist. Well, Dominic Booth tweeted out to the response of this, told there is nothing in rumours that Manchester United are in for Arsenal's Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He is not a target. Alex Telles edging closer though. So surprising reports over the last day have already mentioned that Red Devils were all over Arsenal to actually sign Ainsley Maitland-Niles, but at the end of the day, they're going to get Alex Telles and not Ainsley Maitland-Niles. So if you're actually opening, if you're actually searching something in social media and if you come across this news of Ainsley Maitland-Niles from Pletigol, do not believe them at all. Well, talking about not to believe things, David Ornstein has opened up about Matteo Guendouzi. He says, I think there's been plenty of interest in him from other clubs, but it hasn't escalated into concrete offers from other clubs. More so from Arsenal's perspective, acceptable ones. Let's see. Let's talk about it, because Dennis Bergkamp has opened up about Arsenal. He says, it looks like the club is heading upwards again, and I think if the fans can see progress, they don't mind having to wait. They will need that patience too. So Bergkamp believes that there is progress for Arsenal, and if Arsenal fans can see that, they should better believe in the process and wait and be patient. And talking about more stuff, well, however, I don't want you to believe this news, but since it is coming from Indicala, but hear the news out. There's a news from Indicala that suggests, boom, another Hossein Aouar bid. This source is from Lyon. We trust him submitted this morning. Arsenal have a meeting set up with Mesut Ozil today. Yes, two loan offers in. Arsenal willing to pay 35% of his wages. Let's go. So Mesut Ozil could leave Arsenal. 35% of wages, man. Arsenal are willing to pay that much amount of wages for Mesut Ozil to get rid of him. But more importantly, let's talk about something else, because here's an information. Well, Kisan's track was now reduced to nothing. Olympique Marseille are still looking for an opportunity in the midfield, and it looks like Matteo Guendouzi would, the Marseille club are considering loaning Matteo Guendouzi from Arsenal. Informal contacts have been taken place between the two clubs. So Matteo Guendouzi to Marseille is on the talks. Yes, it is. And Julian Lawrence says, in Arteta's mind, Aouar is a missing piece to his current jigsaw puzzle. Arteta wants Aouar to be part of the journey because he will be the one to lead it. Arteta is enamored with the Frenchman's profile, according to Julian Lawrence. Let's see if that's going to be happening or not. Well, moving on. Well, selling Sead Kolasinac will be crucial to funding the Houssem Aouar and Thomas Partey transfers, according to certain reports, because it looks like the Express reports that £9 million exit of Kolasinac, along with the potential sale of Lucas Torreira, will be crucial in helping to not just one but fund both of Arsenal targets in the name of Houssem Aouar and Thomas Partey. And talking about more stuff, Arsenal are battling Tottenham Hotspurs for Roma midfielder Amadou Diawara. His agent, the player's agent, Daniel Pirino, is said to be angry over Diawara's treatment and in talks with the two London Giants after the 23-year-old was only a sub in Sunday's 2-2 draw of Roma with Juventus. While Italian outlet they say that Arsenal and Spurs have both called Pirino to inquire about £27 million rated Diawara, but the Gunners may admit defeat in the chase of Thomas Partey, according to Daily Star. Well, let's see. Well, Mikel Arteta has been urged by Owen Hargreaves to change the position of one of his best players. Here's what he says about Aubameyang. Owen Hargreaves wants Mikel Arteta to play Aubameyang as a centre forward. He says, maybe drop Lacazette, play Aubameyang at the top, Bukayo Saka can play as an attacker and as a wing back. So that's what Owen Hargreaves wants. He wants Aubameyang to play as a centre forward. Let's see. And talking about more stuff, it looks like Arsenal will escape facing Liverpool's Thiago twice. Yes, the Gunners did not have him in the lineup when they lost 3-1 on a Monday night's game in the EPL. And it looks like Thiago will miss the Carabao Cup encounter because he has tested positive for COVID-19. Yes, Thiago Alcantara has tested positive for COVID-19 and he will miss Thursday's Carabao Cup game between the two teams, Arsenal and Liverpool. Get well soon, Thiago. That's all I would want to say, man. Class player. And talking about Ian Wright, well, Ian Wright says it is imperative for Mikel Arteta's side to sign Houssem Aouar before the window slams shut. He says, what was more evident for me from Arsenal is that they didn't have that person in the midfield who is comfortable enough on the ball. Until Dani Ceballos came on and did pretty well, who can pass the ball to him, he can receive it with somebody up his back. From there, Arsenal can try and play. We can't do that at the moment. That is why it is imperative that they get Aouar from Lyon, somebody who can get on the ball and get the forwards going. This is what Arsenal need. So yes, even Ian Wright believes that Arsenal need a player of the caliber of Houssem Aouar. Well, talking about more stuff, Roy Keane names and actually shamed Arsenal's player problems. He said, we saw again tonight that defensively, I still think David Luiz, Kieran Tierney and Rob Holding, there's big question marks over them. Luiz still has that mistake in him. So Roy Keane is not happy of Arsenal's defense, but talking about an Arsenal defender, Socrates is heading for an exit before the end of the transfer window. Well, we all know that his move to Napoli could be off because Kalidou Koulibaly is staying, but Rai Sport journalist Ciro Venerato suggests that Socrates could leave in the near future. They are thought to have fought off competition from Nice and could land their man before October 5th. Let's see, it's Napoli or Nice. Socrates is definitely going to leave. Well, talking about somebody who's going to leave, I already spoke about Olympique Marseille trying to make a bid of a loan deal for Matteo Guendouzi. Marseille really have approached, according to Foot Mercato, Marseille have approached Arsenal to sign Matteo Guendouzi on loan. Marseille have contacted the player's entourage to express a change of their interest. Guendouzi wants a change of air this summer but has turned down Villarreal, Hertha Berlin, Real Betis, Valencia and Sevilla. He's actually turned down 5 clubs who wanted him on loan right now. Because yes, and even London sources have come up with their own news that Arsenal are trying to find a new buyer for Matteo Guendouzi and want at least £30 million to sell him, 30. Arsenal have rejected several offers from European clubs because no one met Arsenal's demand. The club have lowered the player's value from £40 million to 30 to 35 million pounds is what Arsenal are actually asking for Matteo Guendouzi. So yes, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes to this platform every single day twice. So what you gotta do is subscribe and hit that bell icon, because when you do that you get 2 videos about Arsenal every single day. Soon we are planning about the channel memberships. Yes, we're gonna talk about it in detail. We're going to have channel memberships coming up, and we're going to have some special content for you guys as a channel member. So let's see more importantly how things will turn out, how this channel will progress, and yes, we have one more feature of shorts. So let's see how we will take this forward. But more importantly, subscribe. New mission, 13,000 subscribers, not far off. Help us out here, help a fellow Gooner out here, and also keep watching the video and join the live today.